Hello, good morning, everyone. Just turning the TV down. Uh, it is Thursday, so I'm gonna be doing a video. Uh, they've made it very apparent on the news this morning. Uh, it's now like a policy derived from David Attenborough contacting the BBC, and it now says after BBC News, our planet matters. It's taken them long enough, 15 years, to finally actually start to make any sort of notice of this. And it's not until the end of the year that NATO is going to be having a big meet up in Glasgow at the end of this year. So they're going to talk about this green planet sort of thing. Speak of the devil. Good old Dave. But yeah, that's one of the positive things, I guess, with actually doing something. My theory is it's all very simple sort of stuff, but it's people's unappreciation of the severity, like, say, Tesco's and Asda's, they charge more for a plastic bag rather than just stopping using plastic bags. In Germany, for quite a long time, they've done it where you go to the supermarket, you buy your stuff, you take it out of the packaging and put it in a box that you could reuse and fold down and take shopping with you every time. It's like a flat pack box. And that way, in Germany, they're not actually creating any wastage because it goes straight back into the process of, say, it's plastic being melted down, being reused, etc., etc. The bushfires in Australia are still going on. The flooding throughout Africa, Eastern Africa, I think it was, in not Tunisia, in Thailand, they had flooding. In Australia, they're having quite heavy rainfall in New South Wales, but it's nothing in comparison to the amount of bushfires that are going off. So basically, our weather patterns and worldwide, we've pretty much got worse and worse since the Industrial Revolution. So that I can't remember when that was. I did about this GCSE history. Stockton, Nottingham, I'll have you know. The first ever factory is that pub on Maid Marian Way. It used to be a factory and it was powered by like donkeys and horses or whatever underneath. But that was the first ever factory ever in the UK, well, in England, and it was in Nottingham. So there's a fun fact for you. But other than that, it's just getting worse and worse. And speaking from a person with MS, I know that the heat isn't very good at all for my MS. I don't know, the cold affects different people, hence why MS is called the snowflake disease, because every single person is different. One have similarities, but every single person's different. Every single person has a different level of ability, and it unfortunately is probably gonna get worse because of the state of our globe. The Australian Open, the Australian Open is having some serious complaints from the sportsmen and women because of the bad atmospheric uh, pollution coming from the bushfires. Uh, I think all in all, we're just going to end up driving ourselves into the ground, aren't we, with the state we're putting the globe in. And unfortunately, too many people are more fussed. I'm thinking more like governments and large companies and stuff are thinking more about lining their own pocket. They don't care. I don't care how much it's on the news and people speaking about how within the next 10 years we're going to do something. They're not actually giving us any specifics. They're not actually doing anything right now. They're just saying in a decade, which, by the way, might be too late. They're going to think about starting to do something. And frankly, I think it's just disgusting. These are like role models. These are people that have others aspiring to be like them, and they're not really showing any sort of aspirational sort of characteristics, are they? But I can't say a lot because I don't work, because I'm probably going to cause more damage than good if I do. And unfortunately, I sit here and I watch the news and I see what state our globe is in. And I've got to do a blog. Well, I don't have to, but I choose to do a blog every Thursday and try to tell people about MS and the effects of it and how it's affecting me, etc., etc. And unfortunately, the globe, excuse my French, really is in a shit state, and we've just got to deal with, unfortunately, these people that are supposed to be in power and be leading us on, as far as it seems, doing anything about it. Otherwise, David Attenborough wouldn't have kicked up a fuss like he did. But never mind. Chemo in a month's time yesterday. I did do a video on Facebook. I also said the video wouldn't have gone on YouTube because all it was me being a bit obnoxious about the clothes I was wearing. saying that I could do it again today. I'm wearing Hugo Boss joggers, Adidas shoes, Superdry socks, Henley's boxer shorts, and FC UK t-shirt. So, yeah, I could be obnoxious again, but it's all well and good having this stuff. It ain't doing me anything beneficial, is it? But psychologically, it does give me a healthy mindset. So, yeah, winner for that, I guess. Uh, the time now is 14 minutes past 10, and I've got to go to my mum's because they're having some work done, and I'm just like house sitting and being there for the workmen or women or both to do the job. And yeah, that's my plans for the day. And then go to the tattoo parlour either tomorrow or the day after, because I'm wanting this tattoo darkened a bit because it's faded loads, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you for watching. I've seen a fair few people's pictures pop up like little icons, and I shall speak to you when I speak to you. Take care and have a good day. Bye bye.